Were you a client of the salon?
If the answer is yes, can you go near that machine and light it up? I sound like John something.
Dude, the f is that? I thought I heard hey, and it sounds like John that time too.
That's him.
Oh my god.
What was that out there?
That was
big.
Okay.
Is this the same spirit we always talk to when we're here? The same one?
Oh
The
my
one that
god.
has many different names?
Whoa. Ooh.
You're not afraid of the dark, are you? Don't be afraid. Come with me.
Hey Paranormies, it's Alice and Jen, and you're on The Light Side of the Paranormal.
This is part 2 of our investigating the salon now that a whole wall has been torn down and we have access to new space.
So, as we promised, we have Lee with us today. Come sit up. And so, we're going to be investigating with Lee this time. Andy was going to come too, but she's feeling a little bit under the weather, so we're going to just be the three of us.
If you didn't watch the first video, highly suggest you go and watch that. But new space has opened up for Lee and Andy. They are the tattoo artists here. And when we first checked the vibe in this place, when you first got access, before it was your hair salon,
Before any renovations were done, it was like skeletal.
yeah, we felt a lot of energy coming from this side of the space, which we didn't have access to. And that is where the wall came down. So Leah's going to show us her new area, her new space, and we're going to see what's going on in that side now. Now that we've already investigated her old room and not a whole lot was going on, it seemed. Let's see what's going on in the new space.
Let's go. So you might have noticed in our previous video that I really perked up when the name John came through, and then I became kind of hyper fixated on communicating with this person and did not give any context. So John is a really special friend of mine and Lee's and everyone that works at Rogue Alchemy. He is a client, but also definitely a friend, and he recently, unfortunately, passed away really suddenly. And so we have felt that his presence has been here. He loved coming here. He would come and get tattooed by Lee all the time, and he would always be a day early for his appointment, and he's so funny. Anyways, and so when it sounded like he was coming through, it like captured my attention.
I really feel like John's presence has been like really strong in the salon ever since he's passed. He always really loved like being here. And there's been like some weird stuff going on lately, like even since we've moved into this new space, like a couple things, like that multiple people have witnessed, like the sink turning on again.
Andy was here, and I was here. They're saying hello.
The door just opened by itself. I closed it, and it was closed for a while, and then I sat down, and I just heard it open up behind me, and it only opened up this much. And I do have the window open, but like, normally it swings closed when it's open. Like, there's nothing to push it open from the other side. So yeah, just thought I would share that. Even like my good friend Brooke, shout out to Brooke. She told me that she thinks it's his presence that's here as well, because she has some sort of a intuition, like psychic intuition. She thinks that he's been here a lot. So I told her about how I kept thinking I was like seeing shadows or like seeing someone like poking into the room. And
Yes.
yeah, just things
I've
like
also
that.
seen the poking.
Yeah. Yeah, like things like that, and just feeling like there's a presence around me. And she was like, yeah, that's him. I was like, oh, okay.
I believe it. And so, segue into the first part of our investigation today, we're going to be reaching out to John specifically and seeing if he comes through. Maybe he'll be able to give Lee some messages, or maybe he'll just say, hey, what's up? But that's totally fine.
A little nervous, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm excited, but a little nervous for sure.
It's understandable. I know it's one of those things, like when you're communicating with spirits that you don't have a personal connection to, it's a little bit easier. Once you have those emotions wrapped up in the investigation, it can be a little bit uncomfortable. And if ever there's a point where you're like, okay, I'm done now, like this is too much, just let us know and we can move on to something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I think it's important to mention, and for all of us to like keep in mind, that when we have investigated here in the past, there has been something that has come through that has said it is other people, has given many names, and it's all basically been the same spirit pretending to be all these different people. So we need to keep that in mind, and that's why in the previous investigation, when we thought we were speaking with John, we asked specific questions to try and get him to answer, so we knew it was him. So just keep that in mind.
Hello.
You should what?
I was gonna shut this off and then I was like, no, ABF.
ABF. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the REM pod. Always be filming.
I haven't seen that one before. Is that new?
Oh yeah,
is new.
it is newer. The REM pod. Oh!
Oh my gosh. I haven't even started anything.
Is someone here with us?
Cool. That's cool.
Who's trying to sit down in the tattoo chair?
Is anybody there? Anybody who wants to get tattooed, possibly?
Oh!
Oh my god.
I'm like, do I say it?
Ken?
John, is that you? Are you pretending to be John?
One more time. John, is that you? Can you go and have a seat in the tattoo chair if it's you? Or go near it? I don't know if you're able to sit on it actually with that on there, but... If it's somebody else, can you make it light up?
I felt like something touched my shoulder. Or kind of like, I don't know, pulled my shirt or something. Can you get it? Good.
Oh,
Leave the light off.
yeah.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
You like it when we turn the lights off?
It was weird because when that went off a second ago, I heard something right here.
What did you hear?
It was just, I don't know. It sounded like something moved. Like, maybe it's, I don't know. Something rocked beside me.
Okay.
It felt like movement just happened.
Someone's trying to communicate with Lee, aren't they?
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Do you prefer that we leave the lights off? With anybody to do with the theater, I really like a good spotlight, so maybe that's what that feels like.
Oh,
right?
that's true. Oh. Yeah, you got your own spotlight.
Did you perform at this theater? Did you work here at the theater?
Were you a client of the salon?
The answer is yes. Can you go near that machine and light it up? Hello? Okay, so can you light it up for yes? Don't light it up for no?
Mm-hmm. Were you a client of Lee's?
Did you perform at this theater?
Oh, wow. Someone definitely wants to communicate with us. Do you want us to bring out an app or a spirit box, something that will allow you to say words to us?
Do you want to try communicating with us with the dowsing rods?
It's a little tiny light.
We should use the dowsing rods then.
Seeming that way.
We can pull those out.
Yeah, it said yes.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna give that a try. Honestly, like, they are so friggin' cool. I was skeptical about them for a while until I tried them myself at the back house. Now I'm such a believer in them. Like, you have to have them in your hands to know that you're not full of shit. You know what I
Feel that
mean?
energy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ground myself for a second. So you can't really do that
Oh yeah.
for protecting yourself. So.
Yeah, we should do that. I'm gonna put my camera down for a second. You should do the same thing. Oh, they're good too.
Okay. We haven't been cleansed or anything. I don't know if you need to do that at all, but
Let's just raw dog it and see what happens.
yeah. Okay. So these are dowsing rods. So you hold just this like tube of copper and it floats freely inside. Don't hang on to this part at all. This just swings on its own. I am not going to swing it. This seems really tight in here actually, which is odd.
Maybe because we haven't broken them in yet.
But it's like, it doesn't swing like this one does. It's like getting caught on something.
Oh.
To the spirits or anybody who wants to communicate, we will take crossing of the rods like this. Notice I'm holding these, that's how it's doing this. As a yes, out as a no, and nothing as a no response. So if anybody's here that wants to communicate, can you cross these rods? I feel like this right one is still jammed up. Oh, maybe not. Okay, sorry, that was me. Just double checking. Okay.
Once again, if someone wants to communicate with us, can you cross the rods?
It's weird because this is going silent now too.
Yeah. Oh, was that you?
Is that?
I didn't do that.
You didn't do that?
No. I think that would have been a cross, honestly, but
It
this
seems like it was a cross.
this right one isn't moving very freely.
Not
Did you
really
need to
well.
cross the rods, but this right one doesn't work very well? Is that what you meant to do?
Yeah, that's what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Darn.
I can feel it like radiating in my hands.
Wow. Thank you so much for confirming that. Can you point to the area in the room that you're in?
Is that a no, or are they pointing to behind me?
Oh Jesus.
I think they're behind you.
It's really bothering me that this one isn't working.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
I mean, it seems like
It's really pointed behind you
Working,
there.
though.
Okay, can you put it back to center?
Thank you.
I swear to you, I'm not moving this.
I believe you. Why did it say?
Oh.
Why did it say?
Oh.
I'm just gonna lock the door really quick. I don't know if we did that yet.
Okay, can you move the rod, this right rod, back to center? Okay, it's moving now, so.
Would you mind filming? Yeah. You guys keep going.
Is there anybody here who wants to speak with Lee? Okay, thank you. Do you know Lee personally? Are you the same one that's making the REM pod go up? Is that you?
Yes. I'm gonna get a little closer.
If you, okay, thank you. Perfect. I feel like they know how to work.
Yeah, you're getting really good at this.
I'm not doing anything.
No, I mean, they are.
Oh, yeah. If you go near that REM pod, like you're doing, and light it up, you can light up more colors if you put more energy into it. You can go all different colors and make all sorts of crazy sounds. We'd love you to do that.
Big yes.
You try to do that. You try to do that. You try to do that.
And that's kind of pointing to the REM pod a little bit. A little bit closer.
No.
It's pointing behind you.
Oh,
Or no. Is that a no?
Oh yeah, that's right.
possibly. Are you in the salon / tattoo area often? Yes.
Sorry, I'm just fixing this because my hand is touching it. Good.
Do you spend most time in this tattoo room, in Lee's tattoo room? Just heard something
Yeah, I
out
heard
there
this
again.
one. It's like pointing at the door.
Oh my God.
Maybe it means like out there is where it spends most of its time.
You spend most of your time in the salon, not necessarily. Oops, I did that. Sorry. Hand. It's a little weak. It's twitching a little bit.
True.
That's right.
Jen just got her hand blasted today.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Once more. Do you spend most of your time in the hair salon area?
Do you spend most of your time in Andy's room?
Do you spend most of your time in the new waiting area? Oh.
That's what I thought it was trying to say
Too.
earlier.
Interesting. Okay. Thank you. We'll go back to center. Just so I can ask you another one. I know it's probably a little bit hard. Thank you. Do you want us to investigate that area, the new waiting area.
I have chills. I felt that dislodge, like it got pushed because it wasn't going.
I saw it starting
Yeah.
and then it like shoved out of the way.
This is a clear no. I'd
Yeah.
say.
Is it honest?
Okay, that's okay. Thank you very
Stay in
much.
Here. I have chills. I felt that dislodge, like it got pushed. You might have a question when it goes back to center.
I also want to note that when they swung out, my right knee was touched.
I have chills all over. Does having the mirrors in here facing each other help you come through?
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Funny to
Big
think,
yes.
I've been really like.
Does having the mirrors in here facing each other help you come through?
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Funny to think,
Big
I've
yes.
been really like. I've been so focused on the mirrors that it's almost hard to pay attention to what we're doing
Right now?
because I feel like there's so much energy
Yeah.
with the mirrors. Like from where I'm looking, I can see so many of me.
Yeah.
I'm right in that perfect spot.
Here in the portal.
Okay. Ask who it is.
John, is it you? Is that you, buddy?
The no answer is so on par. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
I don't know, man.
it's like a gentle.
I feel like if it was just been like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is this the same spirit we always talk to when we're here? The same one?
Oh
The
my
one
god.
that has many different names?
Whoa. Were you trying to play a trick on us again?
the usual.
No.
Okay.
Doesn't want to answer.
Go back to center? No.
Oh,
When it swings and just stops hard, it's so freaky. Because you expect it, because it's so freely, you expect it to like swing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And sometimes it doesn't. No.
oh.
Can you go back to center so we can ask another question?
Maybe it's done with the dowsing rods now. It's like you've asked enough questions.
Do you want us to turn on one of the spirit boxes so you can speak to us?
That looks like a yes to me.
Do you want the radio spirit box?
Do you want the app?
Yeah, or do you want the phone app spirit box?
Big yes. Again, movement back here. How are you feeling so far, Lee?
Good. A little spooked.
Yeah.
A little spooked, but
Yeah.
I'm feeling good.
Good.
Yeah.
What's the
Feeling
deal
a
with the
lot of
most?
energy. Honestly, just feeling so much energy from the mirrors. And like obviously just a few of the things that just happened.
Yeah, that's fair.
So whoever it is likes to hang out here.
But doesn't want us to go there.
But
But doesn't want us to
come.
investigate it.
Okay. Interesting.
I always think like I'm gonna see someone walk by this friggin' window.
Right.
Oh,
It's going off in there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hang on, wait before you go in.
I thought I heard something over there. And then
Yeah.
the REM pod's going off again.
If I do, just grab it. No. Okay.
Squeakiest floorboard.
Okay. I wonder if I put this here, if it will. Okay. I wonder if I put this here, if it will. Okay. I wonder if I put this here, if it will. It does, but if I put it here, it doesn't.
I'm wondering if it was John on Friday or if it was this person.
The tricksters.
Mm-hmm.
Like physical?
Until you get what? Where are you right now?
My eyes?
John's
What's John's last name?
Cobb.
It sounds like John something.
Dude, the fuck was that? I thought I heard hey, and it sounds like John that time too.
That's him.
Oh my god.
What was that out there?
That was
big.
Hang on, can I give you this for a second?
Yes.
You keep. Sorry, just 1 second.
You want to take a camera?
I locked the door.
Oh no.
Is that you out there making that sound?
Here?
Is it John?
And the way or in the way?
Yeah.
When it said my eyes, it reminded me how John has very unique eyes.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. If John is here with us, can you please tell us what animal you had tattooed on your leg?
I was hoping.
Who is out in the salon making noise? Do you not want to tell us?
Stinky.
That's what I heard.
That's so weird because it sounded like Amy, and that's her nickname.
Oh, weird.
Who's name?
Amy.
I saw a light out there.
A light?
Yeah.
Really?
Did you hear that?
What?
I heard something out there.
I heard Lee's Betty.
You did. You did.
I just heard a whisper.
Really?
I'm hearing things.
Trust it. Who's trying to reach us? What do you want? Basic or anything?
Actually, I fiddled with the settings. Jesus. I fiddled with the settings on here a little bit the other day.
Really good.
Yeah.
I keep hearing stuff out there.
Yeah.
Sup?
What's up?
Not much, just investigating. How about you?
It sounded like Alice.
Hi.
Who's saying Alice's name?
Wade? Wade?
I thought I heard Mike. Okay, that sounded like Wayne.
Wayne.
Who's Wayne?
I don't know. I don't know a Wayne.
It's like walking out there.
Yeah, it definitely continues to make noise out there. Are you often in here hanging out with me? Wow.
In this room, in particular?
Out in the hair salon?
What about just outside?
Sure. Do you like it when I sing to you at the end of the night?
Yeah, isn't he hear him? Here?
You hear them.
Yeah.
Train.
Fucking train horn. Yeah.
Train.
Train tracks are like right there. Train station is right over there.
Did that come through before? Or
No.
was it significant? Oh.
Just
It did. It did when we were all investigating together in the other room. Horn.
wanna
Again.
It's not like a laugh.
Yeah. Did you have a message? A message
Horn.
for me? Is that why?
We heard a horn because I ended up looking into it to find out if there was like any type of like car accident out here or something. Couldn't find anything. We heard a horn when we were together more than once. And just wondering why. Are we talking to Sid at all? Sid Cooper?
It sounded like yeah.
I heard asylum.
Oh.
If you're Sid Cooper, can you light up the REM pod? Maybe, right?
Maybe too bright? Should I?
I heard something go like. You heard that too?
Yeah.
Light bright.
Ooh. Sorry.
Let's see.
Did I just hear who does your hair?
I thought I heard that too.
About hair?
Who does your hair?
It's sweet that you're alive. What was that? Did you hear that?
I just heard that.
You're alive. What was that? Did you hear that?
I just heard that.
You're alive. What was that? Did you hear that?
I just heard that. There's so much happening all around us. You have our attention. That click was my chair, sorry. Now that you have our attention, what do you want us to know? Did you guys hear a voice out there?
We're here specifically to communicate with you.
In case of a visitor.
Who's visiting us? Bill? Billy? Hey,
Hey.
my name is Alice. This is Lee and Jen. What's your name? horn out there.
What was that sound over there?
It's possible that it was the fridge, but normally it makes more of like a cocoon.
And then
Yeah.
it kicks on. It didn't kick on.
No.
Yeah, the fridge kind of has a distinct noise.
We're here to do this. And it's like they want to communicate.
You're
but like-
showing us that you're here.
Yeah, but nothing. Like there's no information.
Yeah. What can you see where you are right now? Ash? Is that what I heard?
I thought I heard a bench.
Oh.
Beth. Bench. What would bench be? There's a chair out there.
Maybe like tattoo bench. Not that one.
Look at her.
That sounded like a kid giggling outside. That's very creepy. There's no kids.
Oh, that was a little one.
Someone new is with us. The energy changed. Did you guys feel that? That shift? I feel like someone new's here. Who wants to chat with us? Who just arrived?
Should we go somewhere else in the salon to speak with you? Would it be easier if we were somewhere else?
Spot?
Should we go to Andy's room?
Andy?
Like A or A.
Yeah. Like,
Should we go to the waiting area? Should we leave this room? Andy's room. I thought I heard Andy's room. Or leave this room. Why are you so afraid?
I thought it said Lee's room, but if you heard Andy's room, maybe we should go there.
Well, Andy's room.
Go away?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna leave this room and we're gonna set back up in Andy's room, okay?
Really happy?
Really,
I don't know.
Okay. Thank you so much for everyone that came through and tried to come through. Sending you love, light, and peace. Blessed be.
Wait, before you do that, hang on.
I think she would.
I'm gonna take a picture here.
Show your family? Ugh.
Sound like, okay, Daddy.
Yeah,
Not gonna lie.
I know. I heard like a kid saying something about a dad. I feel like this entire video, we're going to be analyzing the reflection in this window behind you.
In all the mirrors, I want to take one. All the mirrors, I want to take one. All the mirrors, I want to take one.
Yeah, I've been seeing some weird, creepy stuff in the mirror over here.
You're actually seeing stuff?
I just keep seeing, I don't know.
Mirror, it said.
Like, I feel like I see shadows, or I feel like my face distorts, like when it gets further away. It's a little scary looking. Very scary looking. Very scary looking. Like the red dot at the end, I don't know why it doesn't show up in any of the other mirrors. It's like
When I
that
stand,
sounded like highly something.
when I stand up, I can see it. It's the REM pod. It's in all of them, but it goes up like this.
Oh,
Okay, let's leave the pictures there, Andy, and we'll just take the camera.
So when we leave the pictures here, to whoever's with us, if you want to mess with the pictures, if you want to show yourself in the pictures, if you want to make them look weird or funny or some light abnormalities or whatever you want, you're welcome to mess with those pictures.
This is me. Andy has a lot less mirrors in here. Is there anybody in here that wants to communicate with us?
Is there anyone that wants to talk to Andy? Hi.
Where is it?
My name is Alice. This is Jen and Lee. What's your name?
I like hi.
Do you often spend time in Andy's room here?
I'm not going to try.
Hey.
Hi. Do you have any messages for us? I do.
I do.
Okay, and
Eat me.
what would that message be?
Bot?
Very boss.
You're not something.
Next week.
Next week. Next week, okay.
What's next week?
What's it next week? Yeah.
What?
Next week.
Pardon?
Toronto?
Yeah. Like, are you going to Toronto?
Yeah, like,
It is that. Is
oh
that
my
what
gosh.
Message? You're going to Toronto next week?
Yeah, like all of us at work.
Oh.
We're going on a trip to go see Korn in Toronto. So we're going to be not here for 2 days during the week, which we normally don't do. I heard music coming from Lee's room, but all the lights were off, so I was coming to see if it's checking. Sorry, I was coming to check on her, and no one's in here. And it's playing Korn by itself, which is the band we're going to see in Toronto. That came through on the Spirit Box session last night.
Are you going to try and communicate?
Search. Are you going to be at the restaurant that we're eating at?
Yes.
It's the Haunted Keg Mansion.
You're going there?
Yeah. Reach out. Okay. Should I bring a piece of equipment with me?
Totally.
Okay.
I suppose you're right.
Okay. Then I will definitely bring some ghost hunting equipment with me next week. I love making plans with you.
Check it.
That was so weird.
Yeah.
The way that it was like next week.
Yeah. Who wants to communicate next week?
Sitting
We're sitting
around.
around.
Yeah.
Yep, just talking to you. Nothing.
That's,
Is it someone in particular that wants to communicate at the mansion next week?
me.
I love you.
What is your
Or
name?
was it Lee instead of me? Lee.
Oh, Lee.
What's the name of the person who wants to communicate?
We're having some.
I heard we're heaven sent.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard we. Is someone trying to communicate with Lee?
Me?
I just saw like a light right in the corner of my eye up there.
Me. Who is that?
It sounds like me. Is that you, John?
So like figure it out.
So does that mean no? Every time we try to like ask,
Always.
like for sure, and then
Yeah.
just nothing.
Yeah.
Silence.
We'd love to know what message you have for us while you're communicating with us.
I think we're gonna. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're. I was just gonna say. I think we're gonna.
There's 4.
Wrap this up really
Ooh, I
soon.
heard something over there. As soon as I said there's 4, I heard like a weird over
Oh.
there.
I think we're gonna.
There's 4.
Wrap this. I think we're gonna.
There's 4.
Wrap this up really
Ooh,
soon.
I heard something over there.
Are there 4 spirits with us?
Or is it 4? 1 with a 4.
Like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, what I was gonna say was, I think we're gonna wrap it up soon. Is there something you want to say before we turn all of our equipment off?
Why?
We have all this stuff to help us see it. Hear you, it won't.
It won't. It
It
sounded
won't
like
help.
3 different voices that said it won't.
Does that mean it won't help if we have this stuff?
Yes.
That's so weird because you went,
Yeah.
and it made it sound you were like,
Last words that you'd like to share before we move on to something else?
No. Let me test this.
Okay. Alright. Well, thank you so much to everyone that tried to come through or came through. Sending you love, light, and peace. Blessed be.
Man, that's so weird. Like, this was going off so much when we were in that room.
Yeah.
And it didn't go off, like, at all.
And we haven't changed the settings or anything between being there and being here.
Well, that's what I was thinking. That's why I was like, let me just try
Yeah.
it really quick just to make sure
Good call.
it's working. And it obviously was working.
So it's like, who was over there with us that was really like in that REM pod?
Yeah.
and it was more at the beginning too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
But there was a couple times where it really like
this
screaming
didn't-
at us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this didn't do that in the other room.
Really?
No,
The
it was
scream
silent.
and the little red light, yes, for like briefly, but this green light like never went off.
And like the loo
Yeah.
sounds weren't happening.
Oh, it freaks me out because it makes me feel like it's attached to me because it was like that with the other room too. The most activity was the room that I was in, and now
Some of your lights.
there's a lot of activity in the room I'm in. Like it kind of creeps me out because it's
Yeah.
not really a good thing, right?
Right.
So it's like we're all thinking it, so I'm just gonna say it. Obviously, that's what it feels like it could be. But
It also could be an item that was hanging in that room that's now hanging in this room.
well, you also said before it might have been those mirrors because they were right behind the wall where it was
Yes.
before, and now I have them hanging in the room.
And it did say mirrors.
True,
It
it
did. Oh, we
did.
should go check those photos.
Oh yes, let's do that. Oh wait, hang on.
like, ooh.
That's cute though.
Like all creeped
Because
out.
you're like in the mirror.
Yeah. Well, that's what I felt like the whole time. It just felt like I was just in between these portals.
It's all good. So once again, we finished an investigation here with not many answers as of yet. When we edit, hopefully we have some more clear answers. So to be continued.
I'm so curious to see like actually what came through these sessions tonight, because a lot of it we didn't hear right away. And normally when we listen back, it's like, oh my gosh, like how do we not hear that? I definitely, oh.
Hang on. I just saw something flash like in the reflection of this, and I wanted to see if it would reflect a car going by, but it wouldn't have.
Weird.
That was, yeah, so we're standing here like this.
Maybe you'll see it in there. Oh no.
No. I saw the flash in the glass of that moth.
Weird. Just another day at the Haunted Salon. Boop that like button if you're excited to see the rest of this series. We're really excited to be investigating this new space. So let us know if you're excited too by showing us some love.
And if you're not already following us on Instagram, please go over and follow us at TLS_paranormal. And until next time,
Live your life with love and light.
and keep on creeping on. Bye.
Bye.